She about her business, ain't no wasting time. Graduated, got her degree, she stay on her grind. She's so focused. That's the type of woman I like, and she own it. I tell her that all the time. She bad and she know it. Yeah, she know it, yeah, she know it. She don't never have to do too much. Never, she don't have to prove too much.
Hey lovelies, hope everyone is having a blessed and lovely day. If you're new and don't know, I'm Darlene Renae, and welcome to my channel. If you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. What's up? How y'all doing? Where y'all been? It's so nice to see y'all again. Alright you guys, I know I'm on here looking crazy with these eyebrows have done, but let's just look past it for a quick second. And if you were able to tell from the title of the video, I am coming to you all today with this holiday look. So to commemorate the holiday season, I thought what better way than to do that than to bring this glitter glam eye makeup look, okay? So it's been a while since I've done a holiday look. It's actually been a while since I've done like a overall like makeup look in general. So I was just like, you know what? I had the urge. I had the urge to go ahead and get into it. So I was just like, you know what? We're in the holiday season. Y'all about to be going, or if not already, going to these holiday parties, these Friendsmas gatherings, like these Cosmas gatherings, all the different holiday parties we got going on, right? And we need the looks, okay? We need the looks to go with the look, okay? So I was just like, you know what? I really been fiending to do a gold eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this glitter glam look and give it a try, y'all. Now, I am no professional. I am no MUA. I am no freelancing, self-taught, nothing. I'm just a person, an individual, a woman who loves to look good from time to time, okay? So, well, I mean, I look good all the time, but, I love to get glammed up from time to time, okay? So, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, you guys, so as you can tell, as I already stated in the beginning of the video, I have already did my eyebrows off camera because that is the thing that takes me the longest to do, okay? So I was just like, let me go ahead and get these eyebrows out the way. And I actually kind of did it a little different this time, so hopefully they look okay. I feel like I need to hit the top of these brows real fast so that I can go ahead and make sure they are 100% good. Okay, you guys, so starting off with my looks, with any look that I do, I always like to start off with my eye. That's just what I like to do. I don't like to start off with my foundation first because I just don't. But what I am gonna go ahead and do is prime my face so that can sit on there. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of my primer, and I'm just gonna rub that in. This is the Benefits Professional Primer. So you guys, I actually got my lashes done yesterday by my friend who just graduated esthetician school, and she needed a model. So I just got my lashes done today. I don't usually get my lashes done. I'm more so like a strip lash girl, like where I could put them on and take them off. So I'm not usual to get my lashes done. So we gonna see how this works. See if we can, get this done with these lashes on. But I love them. I love them. They look really nice. They look really nice. She did a really good job. I was her, outside of her doing it on a mannequin head, I was the first person that she actually got to practice on like a human, a real person outside of a mannequin head. So I was happy to be able to help her practice, and I think she did a really good job for her first time. Honestly, I think she did a really good job. So now that we have our primer all over our face, I know it's like a white cast, but usually it kind of oxidizes. So we'll see if it does. If I'm now going to go in with the same eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, but same concealer that I use for under my brow concealing. I'm going to go in with that all over my lid. But I'm just going to smooth that out. And we don't want that thick of a layer, but we definitely want it to make sure we coat it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is very lightly, I'm not even going to go into, I'm going to use my translucent powder to set this. So I don't want to use a lot of the setting powder because I want my eyeshadow to be able to stick to the concealer on my eye. So I don't want to go in with a lot. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use what's on my cap, on my top, and I'm just going to put that over the eye. Because like I said, I feel like when you set it, it takes away from the tackiness of, I'm going to do this on my eyebrow as well actually. It takes away from the tackiness of the concealer itself. So with darker skin, of course, me being a dark skinned woman, I find that in order to allow our colors to pop on our eye, of course, we need a good base. So, and in order to have a good base, I feel like you need something for that eyeshadow to stick to. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I already have one eye done. I actually thought it was recording, but it wasn't, and I'm glad I only end up doing just one eye at a time, because it would have been a disaster if I did both my eyes and it wasn't recording. And yeah, I had to take this off and do it all over. I probably would have just been like, you know what, we'll do this another day. But now that since I did not do the other eye, I am going to show you all how I accomplished this eye. So the palettes that I'm going to be going into are the Morphe palette for my black color. I'm going to be going into the Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette for my darker brown, and my base color for the transition, for my colors to transition. I'm going to be going into the Rebel Honey palette. This is the quad palette, and I'm going to be using it's like a brick brown color that's in here that I like. And I'm also going to be using the Revolution Reloaded Provocative palette, and it's a like kind of more so like a neutral type of brown that I like to use. So I actually already started when I was initially starting my eye, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna work on one eye. So I'm glad that I had that in mind and we went ahead and did that. So to go in first, I'm going to go into like I call it my transition color, so that all of my colors, when I put them on, they can properly go ahead and transition out. So I put that off first over my eye initially, closer to my brow, but I did not take it all the way up to my brow. Now that when I applied that, I then went into, I didn't apply a lot, I just went from my, like I said, not all the way up to my brow, but a little bit below my brow, and a little bit, I took it down a little bit, like probably right at the top of the crease of my eye, because I didn't want to bring it down too low. So then after that, I go into my Revolution palette, and I'm going to be using this brown right here, like I said, it looks dark in the pan, but it's when you apply it, it's not really that dark, at least compared to the other brown that I will be using. So I want to go into that, and I'm just going to apply that all over from the outer, taking it in. And I want to, hold on, let me smooth out this lid first because it's going to annoy me. And this is why I like to kind of work fast, because of that creasing of the concealer. So I like to focus more of the brown on the outer, because I want it to be, like I said, I want that to be kind of like more focused. And then I'm just going to take the remaining residue from that brush into the inner, because I don't want it to be so bold going into the inner. I want it to be I want it to lighten up going into that inner. So I'm just going to take that, and I will take that up to the brow, but it's not going to be focused. I'm going to blend it out up to the brow, and I'm just going to do that as I take it over. Okay, so now that I have put that brown where I like it, I'm now going to go into my quad palette, and I'm going to be using, like I said, it's this brick brown color, and I'm going to go into that, and I'm going to focus that on the more so under the brow, not right under, but right at the top of where we transition that brown in. And I find doing it like this, because what I used to do is I used to apply the brick color, or more of like so there's a brick brown color that I like to use, and there's a brick orange color that I like to use as well. So I used to go in with that initially first, but what I found is that it is harder to kind of like, when I go in with that and then apply the brown on top of that, I find it a little bit harder to transition out with that like that. So what I just start doing is I just start applying that brick color on top of that brown color. That way it can seamlessly transition more. And I just focus it more so on the outer of where I place the brown at. I just find like using a brick color in with a brown, it just makes the color pop. I don't know, the main color pop so much more. I don't know what it is about a brick color to me, but it just does it. It just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just makes it look really good. So now that we have that, I'm now going to be going into my Nubian 2 palette, and I'm going to be going into one of like the brown that I like use for everything, and y'all can tell because we have hit pan. These two colors, ooh, this color and this color, these two, as you can see, we have hit pan on them, and those are like the main colors, main browns that I like to use. So with that, I am going to go in with another brush, and I'm just going to go in more so in here. I'm going to focus that more so on the corner, the outer corner, and I'm going to bring it in a little bit. I want the outer corner to be more deeper than bringing it in, so I am going to tap it into the outer. So now that we have that, we're going to now get into our main color. So what I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using this MAC Gold color. I'm going to be using that as the main gold base color. And then I'm going to go in on top of that with our glitter gold, as well as I'm going to also go into my Morphe palette, and I'm going to be using this color here. And now that I have this open, I actually forgot that I need to go into my outer corner with this black. That's what we forgot. And we just want to focus that just on the outer. And then out with the brown. So now that we have that, I'm going to be going in with a lighter concealer, if I can find my concealer. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be going in with a lighter concealer so that we place it right where we want to place that gold color so that it pops more. That's why I'm going in with this lighter concealer in the color medium beige. And I'm just going to, I'm not going to apply a lot, but I want to apply enough to where we get it to what we need it. My brush, and I'm just going to kind of spread that out. And I don't want really a crease cut, but I do want it to be more focused, if that makes sense. So what I like to do is I like to, but being that I know that I have folds in my eye, I at least like to take my shadow up above my fold, because if I don't, it'll, when my eyes are open, but being that fold, that skin comes down, it will have a transfer from my eyeshadow to like the top of my lid. So I oftentimes like to take my color, my lid color up above my my crease or my fold, so that we don't have that transfer. I am now going to take my base gold color and my brush, and this is a loose shadow, so I want to make sure that I do not spill this, and we're just going to pat that on. I don't want to take it too far in. Okay, so now that we have our base gold color on, I am now going to take, this is some eyeshadow. Did I say not eyeshadow? But this is like lash glue, well, strip lash adhesive. I'm going to just take a little bit of that and place it over where I put that gold color, so that we have, because we want our, and this is what I keep doing, I keep getting it on my lashes, and I'm trying not to, so let's try to hold that down. So we want that glitter to stick, so I'm just patting it, I'm not dragging it, because I don't want to wipe that the eyeshadow off. Let it dry a little bit. Let's hurry up so we can get this on here. And we're just gonna apply our glitter all over where we place. So now that we have our gold in, we want to clean up the outer areas of our eyes, because we want everything to blend. And again, we don't want it to be so focused and like that indemarcation of the line, but we want it to flow. So now that I have that, I'm going to go in with our kind of like our white color for the inside inner duct area. I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to apply that to just that inner portion of the eye. And I also have a glitter, and I'm just going to place that on top of that white. Take my my eyeliner, and I'm just going to line the eye. And these lashes is in the way, honey. Yeah, I know I don't get. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. I am messing stuff up. I am really messing stuff up. Yeah, I gotta get used to doing my makeup with these lashes on, yeah. They in my way, and now I'm thinking about it. How the heck I'm gonna clean these off? But I can't just wash them regularly how I would do. So now that we have our eyes on, well, our eyes aren't completely done. I like to do my under eye after I do my face. But now that we have that, again, I'm just going to apply a little bit more primer. Just a little bit more. And then I am going to apply my translucent setting powder. I'm just going to use this. So I like to place my translucent powder on top of my primer because it helps with my oil reduction for me, because I am very oily. So this is a step that I like to do that helps aid in that. And I found out about this trick when I was going to and I think I explained this in like my actual oil reduction video makeup routine. But I found out about this trick when I was at Ulta trying to re-up on some products, and the lady told me that this is a good way to help with that, especially when you want to wear your makeup for long durations of time. So this is what she recommended I do, and I've been doing it, and it helps a lot. It helps a whole lot. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead into our Juvia's Place foundation. Sometimes I like to use, it's just depending on how I feel will determine the foundation that I like to use. And we're going to go in with this one, and we're going to go in with both of them now that I see, because this one is a little bit dark, but it should be fine. It should be fine. I get my foundation, I like to make sure that it's full coverage foundation, because I don't like to apply a lot of makeup to my face anyway. I don't like my face to feel heavy, so I prefer that my foundation be full coverage in itself, so that I can apply as a light amount of layers as I need to, because I just, especially if I'm wearing my makeup for a long period of time, I don't want to feel like I have on makeup, if that makes sense, you know? I don't want to feel like that, so. And I am recording on my phone as well, so if y'all keep hearing a ding and I'm looking like I'm trying to click something, I am recording on my phone too. But yeah, under here as well. So I may need to go in. This one is a little bit dark right now. I think this is my summer color. So I'm going to go in with this one to try to lighten it up a little bit. I don't know why I thought this was the winter color. I don't know, y'all. This is definitely my summer color, so I'm going to try to go in and lighten it up a little bit. Let's see if that'll help, hopefully, because I don't want to have to take this all off. That will make me mad. I think it helped. So I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place concealer, and I'm almost running out. I do have other tubes, but I'd rather just use all of my product and what I can get. So that's what we gonna do. Cause it shows some on the outside of this with you. So we also want to put it down our brim. As well as under here. And then we want to blend that out. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to go in with a lighter shade of concealer. And we're just going to focus it on the inner. And we're going to go ahead and blend that out as well. So now that we have it blended, I'm going to actually go in with my beauty blender. I'm going to spray it a little bit, and we're going to blend the rest of it out. Okay, so now that we have our concealer on, I'm going to go into my Fenty Beauty contour, and I'm going to focus that just right in the corner. I'm going to put it on, of course, on my cheeks and on my forehead, as well as underneath. For that, make Make sure all the areas are blended out. And I'm actually going to, I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to go over that with, I'm going to go into my Black Radiance powder. And I know it's barely something in here, as you can see, but we're gonna go in and go over this contour. I hate when my face starts to itch. Ooh. And we're going to go into our Black Radiance setting powder, and I'm actually going to use my sponge that I use. We're gonna go into that, and we're just gonna place it. Okay, and we're just going to go up the nose. So now that we have our contour and our highlight on, we are now going to be going into our blush. And what I like to use for my blush is this. It's actually a Sephora lipstick, and it's in this color. I think it's the color, it's a number 2076A. And it is just the right shade that I like for me. Like, it's not too dark and it's not too light. So I just like to go in with this color because, like I said, it just presents the best shade for me that I think. And usually, let me actually show y'all. Usually I'll go in with this black opal one, and as you can see, it's much lighter than this Sephora one. So I like my blush to show through a little bit, but not too much. And I feel like this Sephora lipstick pretty much does the job. It's to me, it acts as a cream blush because the lipstick is very much creamy, and I think it just does what it needs to do. So I just take my brush and I just blend that out. I like to go over my nose a little bit. Okay, so now that we have our blush on, I want to, what do we need to do next? Oh, I'm going to go in to our Black Radiance powder foundation, and I'm going to apply that all over to set my face. And we're just going to get one of our brushes, and we're just going to go into that and go all over our face. I am now going to go into, what are we going to do? Our highlight. If I can get it. And this is a Revolution highlight, and it is in the color Just My Type, or the shade Just My Type. So I'm going to get my brush. I'm going to tap it in there, and I'm just going to place it a little bit above where I put that blush. And I'm going to do the nose, and on the nose, bridge of the nose, as well as up here. All the natural places to light hit. Now I want to go into my bottom lash. Now that we have all of that blended out, now we can focus on the bottom. And I think I want to do a red bottom. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into, this is a BH Cosmetic palette, and we're gonna look, and they have a red in here, so that's what we're gonna use. First, I'm going to kind of line it with, just use that brush that I use for the concealer on my eye. I'm just going to rub that on the bottom because we still have some concealer on there. I'm going to go into this red now and put that under my eye. So. Then I'm going to go in with my mascara. And I'm going to do kind of like a spiked look with my lashes down below. Okay, you guys, so I have applied my mascara on my lower lash, and I actually applied some more lashes on top of my lashes, and I'm going to actually just fix my eye. Not fix it, but just go over it. Just so that, you know, we looking okay. Now I want to go in and do my lip, and I'm going to, ooh, why did I put this in there? I'm going to do a red lip as well. So I'm also going to use a liner. My bad, y'all. I gotta clean up really fast because, woo. Now that we have that, you guys, now I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go in with my lip. But for the lip, I'm going to be using this NYX cream lipstick, or cream liquid suede lipstick. And it is in the color, do they have the color on here? It just says, oh, Kitten Heels. That's what we're gonna go in with. I'm going to go in with the lipstick first, and I'm just going to go where I want that lipstick to be. I'm using the red lipstick. I like to go in with my red lipstick first, and then I like to come in with my liner on after. I don't know, it just gives, it a better effect to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, and then we're gonna come back with the overall final look. So stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so we are back with the overall final look. We have our hair on and done, y'all, and I just thought that this wig with the low ponytail and like the little side bang thingies in the front going on, I thought that was a perfect overall look to the eye look that we did today. And that's what I usually try to do, is I try to pair my hair, my face, as well as my outfit together, and I think that this goes well with it. I think it's just simple, sleek, and very classy. And then you have, because you don't want to do too much going on, at least myself, I wouldn't want to do too much going on with the hair when I just have such a bold eye and face overall. So I would just want to keep it real simple, sleek, and classy with the hair. So that's why I decided to go with this wig here, and I didn't want to do like a bold color as well because it would have clashed with the eyes as well. So I just went with our jet black wig, and I just took out our bangs in the front on each side, and I just, instead of doing just like a regular long ponytail, I decided to just kind of wrap it up into like a little knot bun, kind of like a messy knot bun going on. And I just, like I said, thought this was just a very sleek overall look to pair with our eye look. So yes, tell me what you guys think. Like, are you feeling it? Are you loving it? Because I am definitely loving it, you guys. Like, I think it came out nicely. Like I said, I haven't did a holiday look in a while, and I don't really do too many glitter looks. It's because, like, once you mess up, that's it. Like, it's no kind of correcting it. I feel like you just have to start all over, and you just have to get the right, like, I don't know, you just have to really blend it right and pair it together perfectly, so that it doesn't just be too overbearing. So I mean, for this look that we have, I think I did pretty good. Like, you guys let me know. I think I did really good. I think for the inner duct, I could have probably taken that glitter color over all the way, because I don't know if I like the white color. If the glitter was a little bit darker, then maybe, and it wasn't so like had the different shades of glitter in there, I probably would have chosen that. But for the glitter itself, the color and the different, because you could see like the different colors pop within the glitter that we have, and I think because of that, the white probably we could have done without, but it's okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad, and you can't really tell that like that much. But I probably, next time, if I was to ever do this again, I probably would take that glitter color all the way to the inner duct. So that's probably the only thing that I would say about the look myself. But like I said, overall, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I did a pretty dang on good job. Like, if you ask if I should say so myself, I did a pretty dang on good job. Like, I can't stop looking at myself, y'all. So yes, you guys, so like I said, this is the final look. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed filming it for you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any looks that you guys would like me to try out, then leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to try them. Like I said, I'm a beginner, so I'll show you all my tips and what I like to do for a beginner. And yeah, we can go from there. So if you do have any, like I said, video ideas that you would like me to try out, then go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below, and we can go ahead and get to it. But y'all, this is our holiday look. This is our glitter glam look, y'all. Go ahead and try this look out for your next Christmas party, and then tell me how it turns out. And y'all gotta leave me some pictures or something, because y'all, yeah, we coming for the girls, okay? We coming for the girls. Like, y'all, I feel like I want to go somewhere right now, but I ain't got nowhere to go. That's all right. So we gonna just sit in the house, and we just gonna pretend that we out and about somewhere, okay? But anyway, like I said, thank you so much for watching. And as always, you guys, until next time, catch you on my next video.
Graduated, got her degree. She stay on the grind. She's so focused. That's the type of woman I like, and she own it. I tell her that all the time. She bad and she know it. Yeah, she know it. Yeah, she know it. She'll never have to do too much. Never. She'll have to put too much.